All right, we are live. Hello, 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 beautiful souls. Hello and welcome. I'm Aleli Carissa, your transformational teacher, intuitive success mentor, and self love coach, and master energy healer, and spiritual guide. And I was just guided by spirit to go live today and share oracle guidance. And so that's why I'm here, just following and obeying divine source energy. Yesterday in our Soulful CEO VIP Mastermind Module 1, I shared about the 4 levels of consciousness and we talked about being one with the divine. And special mention to my soulmate students, Christine, um, Karen, Ali, to all those who were there in the class. Thank you so much for sharing all your divine messages and your warmth, your light. And so today I felt called to dive deeper and process and expand on this wisdom with you all. And of course, I'm testing my new camera. I hope that my video quality is better now. I'm revamping all my modules, my videos, my courses, and the quality that I provide. Earlier, just finished the onboarding, the onboarding with my marketing team in Illuminations Abu Dhabi, and we're all Filipinos. And it was just so amazing. The team, the marketing team, the front desk are all Filipinos. The practitioners are Indian, Arabic, other countries, Europeans, and I'm the only Filipina practitioner. I'll be their resident Reiki master teacher. So I'm really, really excited. Really, really excited. We just finished the first onboarding sales and marketing meeting. So yes, just fixing my light. All right. So again, I'm simply a vessel for this divine guidance. And so let's open up our hearts together to receive these messages that are meant to support your highest evolution on this spiritual journey. I'm just going to send the live link to our WhatsApp group. Again, if you want to join, the link is bit.ly/ELC WhatsApp group W capital ELCWAG. All right. So again, I'm simply a vessel for this divine guidance. And so let's open our hearts together and really be open and available and ready to receive these divine message. So let's begin the 4 levels of consciousness. Was the main topic yesterday. Ancient wisdom traditions have long recognized that we move through different levels of consciousness on our spiritual journey. And these levels represent our relationship with the divine, and they can be understood as to me, by me, to me, by me, through me, and as me. So let me share these 4 levels with you. The first level is victim consciousness. So the to me phase, where we perceive ourselves as separate beings and everything is happening to you. So everything is subject to external forces beyond our control. And at this level, we often ask ourselves, why is this happening to me? And we feel powerless in the face of life's challenges. For example, applying this in your work or business, when a client cancels, you might think, why do people always let me down? Or when your business faces a setback or a challenge, you believe the universe is working against you. Life is happening to you and you feel at the mercy of outside 3D circumstances. That's the first level. Second level is manifestor consciousness. And this is where we start taking responsibility. So the by me phase, where we recognize our own creative power. Here in this level, we understand that our thoughts or energy and actions influence our reality. For example, you start setting intentions for your clients, you visualize success coming in and abundance coming in, you take inspired action steps, and you recognize when your energy combined with your efforts have been creating tangible results, that you know that your energy, your vibrations combined with action steps have been creating tangible results, and you realize, oh wow, I'm powerful. So you understand that life happens by you through your conscious creation and consistent aligned action. And a lot of us, we started our spiritual journey in the by me consciousness. There's a huge jump from the to me to the by me. The next three levels, the by me, the through me, and the as me, that's where you will realize that, I am actually navigating among these three levels of consciousness. And the goal is to always recalibrate to the highest, which is the Ask Me consciousness or the God consciousness. Okay, first, so the to me victim consciousness. The second is the by me or manifestor consciousness. Now, the third level. Okay, before we dive deeper into the God consciousness, the third level is the channel consciousness. You're a channel. It's the through me phase where we surrender to divine guidance. We recognize ourselves as vessels for higher wisdom and creativity. I allow love to flow through me, and I allow myself to flow through life. At this level, we ask, how can I serve rather than what can I get from this? You become a channel. You now think about the highest good of all. So you know that there's this higher power and it's just not you. You begin working with the laws of the universe, through the laws of the universe, to attract experiences that are not just aligned with our own desires, but for the highest good of all. We follow our intuition and we flow with energy for the day. For example, you might find yourself being guided to create offerings you never consciously planned. Like before, I planned to do like the Soulful CEO VIP mastermind, and then the universe is just like giving me messages. This is not the time for it. The next batch, the time for the next batch is not yet now. There's divine timing in this being at play in this moment, or being considered in this moment. Divine timing is being considered. Now is the time to launch your Divine Goddess Creatrix Mastermind, Embodiment and Power Mastermind. And I was able to launch my first batch instead of launching the second batch of the Soulful CEO VIP Mastermind, which is happening right now in perfect divine timing. So it also happened perfectly last year when I was able to be there, hold hand, hold safe space for 6 beautiful souls. So I was there at that specific time to hold their hand in really awakening and embodying their goddess creatrix energy. And I still had to evolve and quantum leap in my business before I launched the second batch. By the way, after this batch of Soulful CEO VIP Mastermind, we will do the next batch. I already have enrollee students as well. So if you want to join, let me know. If you want to join this batch, the second batch of the Divine Goddess Creatrix Embodiment and Empowerment Mastermind Certification Training Program, including self-love, body love, self-love, and inner radiance and core confidence. That will be after this batch of Soulful CEO VIP Mastermind. We will start end of July. All right, so it's just perfect divine timing. And at that time last year, I wasn't flowing. I was like, no, it makes perfect sense that we have to do this second batch because we just finished and I'm like, everything's already complete. The modules are already complete. And I promised, or I said that the next batch will be this date. But you know, the universe has better plans for us. So yes, if you're flowing, you may find yourself being guided to create offerings you never consciously planned, like how it happened to me. I got to create a whole new program. I thought I already have 3 high-end ticket lifetime coaching programs, high ticket programs. Why do I have to create one more? But that was the guidance. So I was in the through me consciousness instead of the by me consciousness when I created another mastermind certification training program for those who want to be goddess embodiment coaches, self-love coach. So you find yourself creating offerings that logically will not work, like how I was guided to launch or offer a free 3-day masterclass series during Christmas week, like Christmas season. I think it was 21 to 23. So everyone was in the vacation mode, but oh my goodness, it was the biggest webinar I've ever done, like almost 50 registrants. Normally, I attract an intimate space. So I was just following and flowing with the guidance of the spirit. Also, sometimes you speak words in a session that seem to come through you rather than from you. Like right now, I have like notes that I have to say. There are also words that just come out of me as I speak. And this is happening to all of us. If you're a spiritual teacher, I know that you understand what I'm saying. You can resonate very well. We trust the divine flow working through you and allow yourself to be a clear channel for higher wisdom to flow through. Life happens through you as you become an instrument of the divine. Next, the highest, the fourth level is God consciousness or goddess consciousness. And this is something that I love talking about. I love processing. I love digging deeper on or with the shape shifting to highest consciousness, the ask me consciousness. This phase is where we fully embody the understanding that we are not separate from the divine. You are divine. You are the universe. You are God. You are the goddess. You remember your divine nature fully and completely. And we really release the illusion of separation. The illusion of separation dissolves in this highest state of consciousness. And you remember your divine nature, and the illusion of separation dissolves. And so we experience ourselves as expressions of universal consciousness. What you seek is seeking you. And you recognize that the breakthroughs and also the breakdowns are all part of it. Even setbacks are divinely created for you and as you. And rejection is all right and perfect. And you welcome in all the experiences with unconditional love. And you move through the world with trust and grace and glory, ease and joy and trust and grace and glory. That's how it is in the highest consciousness. You no longer see life as happening to you, by you, or through you. You recognize that life is happening as the divine expressed in human form. You know deeply that you are source energy, you are divine source energy, having a human experience. And so these 4 levels, to me, by me, through me, and as me, represent the beautiful journey of spiritual awakening. Now, just as an added reflection of everything that I've talked about, I've talked so much more in the Soulful CEO VIP Mastermind yesterday, but now I'm just processing everything. I received a beautiful question that I'd like to address in this live. The question is, if we are all one, why do why do negative events still happen in my business? Why do potential clients that I feel connected to book discovery calls and then ghost me? For example, that, right? Actually, this is coming from my human mind. This question is coming from my ego human mind. And then my higher mind was able to answer my human. I know I'm weird like that. I'm crazy like that. I talk to myself coming from my God consciousness and my lower mind consciousness, my ego and my God or my goddess self talks to my ego. So the oracle guidance for me and the collective is that even in the law of divine oneness, we experience divine timing and free will. When someone appears to ghost us or stop talking to us, despite a feeling of deep connection, there are several sacred truths that are coming into play or that may be at play. First, divine timing. Divine timing governs all connections and manifestations. A person may energetically recognize your value, your medicine, but not be ready to receive it fully. Their higher self or highest self knows this connection, even if their conscious mind does not. So their conscious mind is not ready. And second, when a person stops talking to you, it's not about you. The truth is, this often reflects the other person's relationship with themselves, not with you. So it's not all about you. It's not all about you, Aleli. I tell that to myself. Sometimes when someone isn't fully aligned with their own truth, with their own commitment, with their own readiness, with their own power, with their own certainty that everything is working out for them, they may withdraw from these powerful connections that would catalyze their growth because don't want to grow. They want to stay there in the comfort zone. They don't want to stretch. They don't want to take the leap of faith into the stretch zone where anything and everything is possible because they're simply not ready to grow and evolve. Something is still holding them back, and that's perfectly all right. We each have our journey to take, and many souls recognize your light, your beautiful light, but they aren't ready to stand in its full brightness, and that's all right. Your energy is activating a shadow in them that they're not prepared to face. They're not yet prepared to face now. Maybe because there's still some more inner work that needs to be done, or they just feel that time will help them be ready, which is actually an illusion. Time is an illusion. Or they're waiting permission from someone else when actually we don't need to receive permission or validation from someone else. Or they're scared. They're scared of maybe that they won't be able to manifest or magnetize the things that you believe they will manifest and magnetize. So this these negative circumstances, this is just another evidence of how powerful your medicine is. It's not a failure on your end. And I'm talking to myself as I say this. This is my therapy, self-love therapy as well. When I talk to the collective, because I know that whatever I'm going through is also reflective of what my community, my people is going through, are going through. The right clients, those divinely aligned with your current offering, with your love, with your service, with your wisdom, will not only stay with you, but will be magnetically drawn to you and also share your light to others. So they will be magnetically drawn to transform with you and break through upper limits with you. And then they will also influence others to be activated by your loving light and energy. And actually, I have had several referrals this past month. Like I had a client who referred another friend of hers from Australia. And then also the same happened from the Philippines. So they will just really share that light. They experience the change in them personally, and then they will share that light to others. Finally, these experiences invite us to examine our own attachments to ego, to judgments, and yeah, is there anything else that is keeping you from letting go or from detaching? So when we rise to God consciousness, we recognize that no connection is truly lost. The energy exchange has already served its purpose in both your soul's evolution with that potential client, whether or not it manifests, as a client relationship. These, again, so-called negative or not so good experiences are often tests of your embodiment of God consciousness. Do you remain centered in your own worth when others appear to reject you? I have so many souls that I want to serve. I want to serve them. I want to help them. I want to really hold their hand and support them in their journey of leveling up and rising up higher and higher. And if they're not ready, I have nothing that I can do but just pray for them and send them love, right? And wish the best for them. So this is the universe lovingly asking you, are you truly anchored in the God consciousness, in the goddess consciousness? Or is your peace dependent on external validation? Or are you still harboring resentment from people? Actually, these negative experiences, negative emotions, negative um gunk, emotional gunk, these are not coming from God consciousness. Every negative feeling, thought, all of these, this is not your highest self. So come to think of that, like if you feel jealous, if you feel like resentful of someone, or angry or mad or irritated, all these, this is not coming from your God consciousness. So these experiences invite you to strengthen your trust in divine timing and in divine orchestration, to release the grip and let go and detach and surrender and pray. When you pray, you actually detach and surrender, and you just really speak to yourself, because you're praying to yourself. You are God consciousness. You're decreeing and declaring something that you can create as God. So I just want you to remember that every soul that crosses your path, whether they become a client or not, they are fulfilling a sacred contract by activating something within you, or you activating something within them. And the energy exchange is complete regardless of the outcome. And when we view these experiences from the highest level of consciousness, the as me perspective, we can see that each ghosting or any other not so good incident that's happening is actually um the divine in you, as you, creating the perfect circumstances for your expansion. Like, it's giving you more time and space to focus on what really matters, or it's leading you to better and better new opportunity portals. So the universe is teaching you to release attachment and to trust the perfect unfolding of your journey and your soul evolution. And as you navigate through these levels of consciousness, remember that the movement between them isn't linear. It's not like this. We may experience God consciousness in one moment and find ourselves in victim consciousness the next. And that's normal. We are in this 3D world. And I invite you to hold all these experiences with compassion while gently guiding yourself and always recalibrating toward God or goddess consciousness. The answer mode, that you just know that you have the answer within you. You have everything you need within you. And we're always recalibrating toward the expanded awareness of your true divine nature. And when you notice yourself in victim consciousness and asking, why is this happening to me? Pause, take a deep breath, and ask yourself instead, what is this experience teaching me? Why is this experience here? What is the lesson here? How can I respond with my creative power? So this simple shift moves you from to me or victim consciousness to by me or manifester consciousness as you reclaim your power. From there, you might ask, how can I surrender more deeply, channel divine messages from spirit? What is this teaching me? What wants to flow through me in this moment? And whenever you receive the message, follow through. It's very important to follow through. And this simple invocation, questioning, exploration, this opens you to channel consciousness through me perspective, where divine wisdom guides your next steps. And finally, you rest, pause, allow stillness to heal and reveal. Pause in the question, how is this experience a perfect expression of the divine in me? How is this exactly what my soul designed for my highest soul evolution? This perspective shift opens you to God consciousness, the as me understanding that dissolves separation completely. So, coming from this God or goddess consciousness, you allow yourself to fully experience the richness of your human experience as you embody your divine essence, always coming from pure unconditional love. And it's very challenging to permanently reside in God consciousness, to permanently be there in the highest level of pure unconditional love. And the best way is to move through all these levels with awareness and compassion and again, love. And so I decree and declare that from this moment forward, you walk in this absolute certainty and unwavering knowing of your divine essence. I see you and I feel you in your highest expression. It is done, it is completed, it is fulfilled. So be it, and so it is. You are not merely connected to Source, you are Source energy. You're expressing Source energy itself in human form. If you really internalize that and understand that, your life will completely change. So may you step fully into this highest truth and watch how miraculously your reality transforms. Take that leap of faith and always believe in yourself that you are here in this world for a purpose, your soul purpose. You're here for a reason. And yeah, I'd love to hear your experiences with these different levels of consciousness in the comments below, or you can DM me, you can WhatsApp me, send me a message on Messenger. Thank you for joining me in this sacred space today. May these oracle messages support you, your journey of remembering who you truly are. And the truth is that you are the divine, you are divine consciousness in 3D physical form. You're having a human experience. Essentially, you are spirit. Okay, essentially, you are spirit. And I want you to really internalize this and process this and talk to yourself about this and let me know what you think, what you feel, what you see, and what you become, what you're becoming, the shifts that you're experiencing. Um, I want to pull an oracle card, or wait, I'll just okay, this. Oh, I love this. I randomly opened a page from the book I Affirm My Power, and I just wanna read this. I create beauty everywhere I go. I see the divine within you. I see the love you hold within your heart blazing fiercely. I know your soul is pure. I know we have walked on this earth many times together before. I see you for the true energetic being that you are. I see your beauty overflowing in every breath of stillness. You hold great wisdom within your heart. Your talents are guiding you toward your greatest success. There's so much goodness within you. You have so much joy to gift another, but give that joy to yourself first. Gift that joy to yourself first. Send those loving vibrations into your heart first, and then the world will open up in ways you have never thought possible. You will see the illuminated soul of every living creature around you, and you will connect more deeply, more profoundly by simply being your true self, by living authentically in alignment with who you really are. And who are you? A cosmic flame of stardust dancing through this miraculous dream we call life. I love that. And if I may just get an oracle card. All right. The message, final message for today. Ooh. I surrender to the power of prayer and devotion. I think this is a great next topic. Power of prayer. I mentioned prayer earlier on being in the God goddess consciousness. You also have to believe, that when you're praying to the God within you. And prayer is so powerful. Prayer is not actually hoping for something, asking from something outside of you, but it's actually allowing and trusting with love and connecting to that highest truth within you. And you just know that you're always divinely guided and protected. So may you remember the highest truth of who you are from now on moving forward. Until next time, until we connect again, really, really soon. We have monthly community coaching call this Monday for all Empowerment Life coaching students at 11 a.m. Dubai time, or 3 p.m. Manila time, or 5 p.m. Melbourne time. So yeah, most of my students are from Dubai, Abu Dhabi, UAE, Philippines, and Australia, and India, actually. So may you remember that you are the very love that you seek, and you are the very abundance that you desire. And may it just bless you. May the sun bring you new energy by day. May the moon softly restore you by night. May the rain wash away all your worries. May the breeze blow new strength into your being. And may you walk gently to the earth and know its beauty all the days of your life. Let's bring our hands together in prayer and recite the 5 Reiki principles. Just for today, I'm at peace. I trust. I'm grateful. I work joyfully. I am love. I am love. I am love. And with a smile on your faces, let us slowly and gently open our eyes. Thank you so much for joining me. It is done. It is done. It is done. It is completed. It is fulfilled. So be it. And so it is. And I'll see you again soon. Thank you.